Once upon a time in a bustling city, there lived a woman named Evelyn. She was known for her kindness. Her radiant smile brightened every room. She had a special way of listening. Her friends felt heard and seen. She made plans with care and love. She always offered her time freely. Evelyn believed connection brought true joy, but over time things began to change. Messages she sent went unanswered. Plans she made fell through. The warmth she once received faded. The people she valued seemed distant. Her phone sat silent at night. She wondered what had gone wrong. She replayed every conversation in her mind. Each pause felt like a quiet echo. Each cancellation felt like a small cut. Evelyn felt her heart grow heavy. She tried harder to reach out. She sent extra messages with hope. She adjusted her schedule for friends. She even gave up her weekends. But the harder she tried, the less they seemed to care. She sat by her phone every evening, waiting for a sign of life, her mind filled with doubts and questions. Did she say something wrong? Was she not interesting enough? Did she deserve this silent treatment? One evening, she sat in her favorite cafe. Steam rose from her cup of tea. Music hummed softly. In the background, she scrolled through messages again, and then she overheard a conversation. Two strangers sat at the next table. One said softly with reflection, "People only value what they fear losing." The words struck a chord inside her. She stared at her empty cup. Her mind replayed their phrase again. She realized she had given too much. She had expected nothing in return. She had made herself always available. She had let others take her for granted. Evelyn felt a shift within her. She decided to change her approach. She would no longer chase after people. She would focus on herself. Instead, she took a deep breath and set her first boundary. She said no to extra plans. She turned off her notifications at night. She blocked time for her own needs. She learned that boundaries protect self-worth. She remembered the scarcity principle in psychology. It says that we value scarce resources. She applied it to her own time. She made her presence a conscious choice. She started to rebuild her inner world. She revisited old hobbies with passion. She painted again with bright colors. She read books that sparked her curiosity. And she walked for hours in the park. She felt her mind grow calmer. She felt her heart grow lighter. She felt a new kind of joy. She surrounded herself with those who cared. She took note of healthy friendships. She let go of draining relationships. She honored her feelings without guilt. She found comfort in her own company. She learned to celebrate small victories. She treated herself with kindness. Daily days turned into weeks with new habits. And something remarkable began to happen. The people who once ignored her started to notice her absence. They asked where she had been. They wondered why she seemed different. They missed her voice and laughter. They realized she was no longer always free. Evelyn listened without rushing responses. She greeted them with genuine warmth, but she did not drop her new rules. She chose her presence with intention. Some old friendships rekindled gently on terms that felt balanced and fair. Some relationships faded naturally away, making room for fresh connections. She met new people at art classes she joined. A local book club. She volunteered for causes that mattered. She felt valued for who she was, no longer for what she could do. She felt empowered by choice itself. She tasted freedom in self-respect. Evelyn had reclaimed her personal power. She had learned to love herself first. Her value was not in approval of others. Her value was in how she valued herself. In psychology, this links to self-determination theory. It says, autonomy fuels true motivation. Evelyn's new boundaries honored her autonomy. She felt more energized each day. She felt more focused in her goals. She became the kind of person that people truly feared losing. Not because she played mind games, but because she respected herself deeply. She had become a scarce resource, and that made her presence precious. She no longer sought constant approval. She no longer measured worth by likes. She found fulfillment in inner growth. She celebrated her own progress daily. She forgave herself for past mistakes. She embraced every lesson learned. Her confidence grew like a steady flame. She walked with calm assurance. Now the city felt different to her. She noticed beauty in simple moments. She found joy in morning sunlight. She found magic in evening breeze. She felt the world respond to her change. People treated her with sincere respect. They noticed her clear sense of purpose. They valued her honest opinions more. Evelyn realized the power of self-value. She realized value starts within. She realized love begins with self-love. She realized respect follows self-respect. As weeks turned into months, her life blossomed into authenticity. Her days were filled with meaningful work. Her nights were filled with peaceful rest. Her heart was filled with genuine connections. She had built a life of balance. She had built a life of joy, and she carried this lesson everywhere when others tried to take her for granted. She calmly stepped back once again. She gently reminded them of her value, and they chose to treat her with care. Evelyn no longer feared loss or rejection because she stood firmly in her own worth. She knew her happiness was her responsibility. She knew her time was her greatest gift, and she shared it wisely with others. She remained generous, but not at a cost. She remained kind, but not until exhaustion. She remained present, but not until burnout. Her wisdom grew from experiences lived. Her strength grew from boundaries set. Her radiance grew from self-acceptance. Evelyn had truly come home to herself. If you feel taken for granted, to remember the story of Evelyn's journey. Remember the power of healthy boundaries. Remember to practice self-compassion daily. Remember to value your own time. Remember freedom in saying no sometimes. Your value shines when you choose it. Your presence matters when you guard it. Your self-worth grows when you honor it. Start small with one boundary today. Watch how your world begins to shift. Watch how respect for you takes root. This is not selfish. It is essential. This is not harsh. It is healing. This is not distant. It is deep connection. This is the path to genuine love. This is the path to healthy bonds. This is the path to personal freedom. Evelyn lives proof of this truth. Her life now thrives on self-worth, and she wants the same for you. If you found value in this story, be sure to subscribe for more insights. Hit the like button to share this message, and leave a comment with your own journey. Remember, you are worthy of respect. Remember, you are worthy of love. Remember, you are worthy of yourself. Until next time, take care of you and watch as your world transforms.